All right, all right, all right. Yeah. All right, kids. Welcome everyone to the Jerk Monger Show live from Tampa, Florida. I'm coming at you live from my studio here in Jerk Monger Studios, and I am jamming, jamming. Anyway, glad you guys are here. Glad you guys have joined me. Glad you guys are willing to spend some time with your homie. Sketch, what's going on, man? All right, making sure my volume is down so I don't interrupt everybody. All right, so I am working on my Big and Juicy brand here. It is a basically a skater art brand that I've been wanting to do for a long, long time. I'm kind of pumped up about it. I hope you guys will join me on that. Attack of the Killer Apples. Yeah, yeah. Faux show. Let me see about this here. I'm gonna bring out the other ones. I gotta do some. I'm kind of debating on how I want to color this. I'm sticking with. Hold on a second here. I'm trying to get my files up here. Um, I'm still kind of working from a place of. What did I do with that file? Here we go. And Big and Juicy. There you go. No, not that. Not that. Hold on, guys. Here we go. Here's one of them. All right, that's one of them, and then the other one is let's see here. That's it. No, that's where I started. Here we go. All right. So yeah. So these are some of my dudes, and I kind of like. I gotta do something here. My setup is jacked up. I can't work this way. I can't move my lamp that far. It's gonna fall. Oh, that's good right there. I need to move my keyboard a little closer because I'm doing some crazy stuff here, some antics. Turn off my light. I don't need that there. All right. Anyway, so I hope you guys are doing good. So yeah, basically this is my first round of these characters. It's part of something I'm calling Food Fight. Uh, it's part of the Big and Juicy line. Big and Juicy essentially is that thing I've been talking about lately about a combination of my favorite kind of art, skater art, comic art, monster art. Um, yeah, I'm sure you would. I'm in conflict with his show right now. I don't mean to do that, but I just want to get some work out and done before I get to something else later. Let's see here. I'm going to also package this guy up here. What I'm doing right now is I'm putting these guys on individual layers um, so I can kind of work a little cleaner and not have to worry too much about some of what's going on. And you guys are going to be able to see how I work in general here. Hey, hang on for a second, guys. I got to answer this call. So hold on one moment, please. One moment, please. Let me do this here. All right, guys. I'm sorry. I'm back. All right. So there you go. All right. So what I'm doing right here is I'm trying to get some of this stuff cleaned up, the artwork cleaned up. Sometimes I resort to techniques that I ought not to. Oh, crud. I got to bring my... I've been working back and forth on my iMac screen and this screen. I'm messing up here. So he's on there with Lone Wolf Comics. I don't know who that is. But suffice it to say, it's going to be all right. I'm boosting my levels here so I can make this work better. Can you guys hear me okay? I'm having some technical difficulties lately with my setup here. I thought I was good to go, and all of a sudden things started falling apart on me. All right, so for this art, I don't want this at all. I don't want my signature on here. This is not necessary. I'm going to delete that. I'm going to set this thing on multiply. So, all right. So this is going to be a piece of broccoli. Hey, Cosmetti, how are you? All right, so here's what I'm going to do. In order for this to work properly, I'm going to select all, copy. I'm going to go into my channels, create a new channel, I'm going to paste. So what am I doing here? Basically, I'm giving myself a start to my art here. I'm going to put my line art on one layer instead of it being all over the place here. So that's selected. I'm going to go to, I don't know why I have all these connected, but all right. I'm going to turn it off, make a new thing here, and I'm going to delete it to black. All right, so now, and I'm going to lock this layer, by the way, so that way this doesn't get affected by anything else. So what I go from here is I'm going to go ahead and load. Anyway, so I'm going too much in the weeds here. So back to this. So basically it's a concept of like skater art meets comic art meets monsters and aliens and creatures. It's just the way I love drawing like this. Where am I at here? Select, modify, contract. Now I don't have a fancy iPad like some of you guys do, so I'm gonna do it my way. Donal, what's going on, man? Draw Bruce the Badass. Hey man, I'm sorry, I'm drawing my guys right now. Draw Spawn, draw Batman. Hey everyone, say Joshua Hughes. Hail Raven. Ravens is better than Starfire. Okay, see you guys later. Oh, well, thank you, Mr. Hughes. No, Donald, I don't do that. And Nolan says, shh. Did you tell me to shush? Do I need to shush? Okay. So I'm going to go ahead and let's go ahead and pick a color. Of course, I have all my windows up on my other iMac screen. That's a cool color, but it's not going to probably not going to print. So let's pick a, see, 369. That's an interesting color. 368 is better. Let's go ahead and fill it. So this is my broccoli monster. We're cranky today. We're cranky? Am I cranky today? I'm sorry. I'm sorry. I didn't mean to be. I didn't mean to be, homie. I didn't mean to be. All right, so I'm going to go there. I'm going to add that. And I'm going to go in. And okay, so I do have to clean up the artwork a little bit. So this is what happens when you ink things. When you ink things digitally, or sorry, traditionally, and bring it into the computer. Inevitably, you're going to encounter this sort of nonsense where now I have to come up with a trick. I'm going to clean this up a little bit. And unfortunately, if it affects my green here, so I'm going to go ahead and just paint in this piece. Oh, I think did I lock that? Oh, I see what happened here. All right. So this actually has to come out. Let's see. This is a Lovecraftian vegetable. It is sketch. It is very much so. Not me. No, I'm with you, Nolan. I'm with you. I'm not. Thank you. Cosmetic says this is exactly what broccoli looks like to me. I knew it. No hat. What? Call of the broccoli. What's up, 3D Robin? How you doing, man? All right, so I got to fix this here. I messed up because I locked that. Now it wants to. It doesn't want me to get rid of these pieces here. So we're going to do that right now. I'm just cleaning up my mess a little bit. I'm going to clean this up a little bit. I'm going to see where else I can clean this up. Maybe these things. Get rid of those little extra hairy guys. Let's see, maybe in here. A lot of times what I'll do also is I'll turn this off like this, right? And I will do a stroke. And I have white. So what this does for me is it shows me where all my extra little pieces. Sometimes when you scan something in, you get little smudgy things everywhere. Oh, for crying out loud. I got all my extraneous windows back up. Another image here. Okay. All right. So I'm going to go ahead and erase those guys. Right. So that helps me clear up so that way I don't have any extra smudgy things on the outside, but I will kill that stroke. Going back to the color. Let's see. So did you see Azathoth in Solo? I haven't seen Solo yet, man. I kind of want to see it though. I'm not gonna lie to you. Killer Brox from outer space. Da, da, da. It sounds like he's trying to say Killer Croc. I'm gonna go with that for now. So I like the idea that I had originally planned for this to be like red eyes. If you look at my original art here, he had these red eyes there. I like that. So what I'm gonna do here is I'm going to actually jump in on this. Well, maybe we'll see. Grab that, I guess, maybe. Grab that. I'm not sure this is going to work out so well. I was hoping that I could just snatch some of this from here. I don't know. We'll see. Maybe I'll just do this instead, just so I can get the nice elements of that. And I'm going to fill this with that red. See how it works. Let's see. I'm going to raise this up a little bit, hide it behind the black. And then I'm going to paint behind those eyes white. That's what you get here on the Jerkmonger Show. You get me singing or humming the tune to The Odd Couple from the 70s. It's ridiculous. All right, says it's not a great Star Wars movie, but it's an okay space heist movie. A little long, but hey, you get to see Azathoth. There you go. That's all good. There you go. All right. So I like this guy already. He's already almost there. So I'm not trying to do a very sophisticated, crazy looking, uh, you know, job of this coloring. What I kind of want to do is I kind of want to keep it as close to old school comics as possible. So I'm going to need from this whole thing some examples, some samples of work that I've seen some guys that I admire do. And basically, it's going to turn into a, I'm going to have to add textures and paper textures. So we'll see about that. But for now, I'm going to extract my window here. Da, 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 da. Da, 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 da. Ba, da, da, do, dee, dee, do, do. Ba, da, ba, dee, 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 dee. All right, so one of the things I can do to help here right away, I just saw something in a reference. I'm going to change the color of this broccoli first, because that's a good place to start. So what should I do? So normally I pick a color that I like to use. I'm going to go ahead and lock it down again, the color of it. I like to use, let's see, 5395. It's one of my favorite. Oh, it's not showing up. Although this is a nice color too. 548. Let's try that. Oh, already I'm in love with it. You see how that kind of just helps add a little love, little love and tenderness to that. So now from there I can kind of do some other tricks. My dog's barking. Sorry. So sorry. So sorry. Hold on. Well, that means my wife is here. So this is the greeting she gives my family every time anybody walks up to the door. Rockin' chicken. All right. So let's see. Let's try something here. I like to do this. Sometimes this is enough. I'll take this right here. I'm going to unlock it. And then what I'll do is I will run a Gaussian blur on this. And I'm going to do that. Okay, I'm gonna run it a little bit wider. And already that feels good. That feels good. I'm gonna just reduce the opacity a bit, just to give it a little bit of a fuzz. And when I do that, it kind of helps, in my opinion, it helps. So I'm gonna take this element here. I'm gonna, yeah, I'll do that just like that. I'm gonna delete out of this so that it's only on the inside of the thing. So I've kind of already created a bit of a shadow or some sort of shading on my, where did my pen go? Here we go. Some sort of a shading to the art. And oops, I think I messed up here. Hold on a second, guys. You can kind of see here where that kind of eats into the blue, but that's not a bad thing. I can always reduce the opacity further. It helps, but I like that it looks like this here, this little haze. Love that look. Now, if I could turn that haze into a halftone, that would be great, but I don't always remember how to do that here in Photoshop, so I'm going to keep moving. All right, so this is the beginning of that. Let's go ahead and try something else. I'm gonna do another layer here using that same color I picked, which is 548, Pantone color 548. I like that color, so I'm gonna use it as a shadow color. I'm gonna paint it in areas like here, but obviously that's too strong. So what we're gonna do is I'm gonna run a low opacity on it, and I might use it as an overlay. I kind of like that. If I was to beef it up, would it still work? Yeah, sure. So kind of just adding pieces and go dark inside of these little pits. Oh, I need to text someone. Give me a second, guys. Brian Doble says, "Is this a broccoli monster?" If so, I'm scared. I hate broccoli. I actually love broccoli, but yeah, it's definitely a creature from my twisted imagination. And hold on, guys. We're good. All right. Um, Hold on. I just realized I didn't type something properly. Let's do it. All right. So I'm gonna just make it a little smaller. These little things, those little pocks. Broccoli is gross. I like broccoli. Broccoli depends how you have it. You know what's really good? I like to add what do you call it? Hot peppers to it. Not hot peppers, but like red pepper, the little spicy things you put on pizza. That's always good. So all I'm trying to do is add some minimal dimensionality to this. I don't want this to be crazy. I want it to be fun. Hey, hon. My wife is here, the lovely Mrs. Fernandez. I love you, lady. Mrs. Jerkmonger, so you guys leave her alone. Let's see. Is this broccoli, Elliot? Yes, it is. It is broccoli. How did you know? How did you know? So I'm kind of drawing in. So I'm also going to do this. I'm going to select this so that I don't go past the edges here. Figure that or pick of destiny. That's funny. All right. All right. All right. I don't know why this is a bold line there, but beef and broccoli is good sketch. I like that. I like that very much. I figured you said destiny. I wasn't too surprised that that was what you meant. That's what you intended. All right. So, like I said, I'm just going in and adding some of these cool shapes and shades to kind of help make certain things pop forward, bring a little dimensionality to it. This is a great thing to talk about here at Sketch. I mean, we've talked about before about ways to make your work look a little different. So this is how I like to color. I don't like some of all those weird comic coloring techniques that some people seem to enjoy. It's not that it's bad. I just don't care for it on my work. Maybe because I'm old school, and I just like old school comics, and I like old school, you know, rebel skater art type stuff. I like the way that stuff looks. So this kind of is a love song to that sort of work. All right, so like right here, I'm gonna go ahead and kill this right away. Not kill it, but you know what I'm saying. Make an impactful decision here. I'm gonna go ahead and add my shadow here. Right? So it looks like the shadow is being cast off this broccoli stem as part of the antenna. Old school is cool. Right on. I'd put cheese in my coffee before I'd eat broccoli with hot pepper on. Gee whiz. Come on. Come on, people. Come on. All right. So as you can see, this can be a tedious process. And it's one of the reasons why I'm not always crazy about coloring my own work, but I like it to look a certain way and I want it to have a certain appeal. Another thing I can do with this, another thing we can do is let's make, well, let's do this here. I still have that color. I'm going to use a gradient as well. See what happens. That's kind of cool. So I'm going to go ahead and reduce the opacity of that just to give it a little bit of toughness, right? Give it a little bit of toughness and reduce it further. That looks cool. So that makes this stuff drop out a little faster. And I'm going to continue with my cell shading. Let's see. I got that red and black. It looks beautiful. I like how the ink stands out on the page, almost like an embossed on it. It's very beautiful. Thank you, man. I appreciate that. Nice one, Sketch. And congrats to Elliot and Andy for getting it out. Word. So we're sending out more of those. I appreciate you guys getting involved in that. I'm looking forward to doing some other things. We're talking about a lot of new stuff, so hopefully you guys will stick around for that. I am working on a project. I know some of you guys have been asking lately about, am I going to be working on a comic? And I got to be honest with you, I'm a little intimidated. There's a lot of great stuff, but I do have an idea that I'm working out, and I don't want to talk about it yet. I got a couple of things in the works. So we'll get to that when the time comes. But for now, thank you everyone for your continued support and for all of you who supported me on this campaign for the Black and Red book. That's awesome. I cannot express to you my gratitude for that enough. I really appreciate that. So let me see here. I'm going to test something out. It's still looking pretty good, even like that, right? But so maybe this is too strong. That's a nice blend, little marriage there. Yeah, I like that. Hype for my Black and Red book. Word, Cosmetic is coming. Did you get well, here's what's working. I'm working right now on building out getting all the information I need for all the commissions. That's what I'm waiting for now. And so I can start working on those starting next week. I want to get, we're trying to get everything out by the end of October. I had originally hoped to get most of it out sooner than later, towards the beginning of October. We did start shipping at the beginning, but getting all the commission requests, obviously I wasn't expecting to get as many as I did. So I had to schedule that time a little differently. Let's see here. I'm kicking myself for not snapping at one of those commissions. Well, never fear. If you're interested in a commission, Cosmeti, you could always reach out to my art rep, Andy Rivera, at thelabcomics@gmail.com. thelabcomics@gmail.com. And he can square you away. I'm trying to, no secrets here. The holidays get a little weary for me. So I'm trying to build up an arsenal of of commissions so I can help sustain me through the winter. So if you guys are interested in that and like the work, then by all means hit me up. Or you can actually DM me as well on Twitter or anything else. And I'll just send you the link that way to my art rep, and he can get you squared away. All right, so I'm liking this a lot. This guy's making me happy. I like green. I like the Hulk, so that works out. Let's see. Noble Nose says, looking great. Thank you, Noble. I appreciate that, man. I know you got a few, but I'd like to see your take on Cthulhu. It's an open intellectual property. You got it, man. That's what I'm kind of working on. Sweet. Very cool. I think I caught up now. All right. Very good. See, all this is kind of just finding all the nooks that I created in the artwork to give myself a little bit of room to I need to do more of those things too. I like doing those little doop doop. All right, here we go. 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 Oh no. Oh, I knew it. I knew it. I was doing something wrong. Okay. All right. Here we go. I did something wrong there, guys. So I was working on the wrong layer. It's always a problem. So I'm not going to be able to do that. So I'm just going to, these were supposed to be darker. I knew it was a little light. I'm curious, not sure I'm curious yet. Ding, 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 ding. Go ahead and lighten those up a bit. Get it closer to all right, so this is where you get to add your little flair. You know, this is my flair. You guys can learn from that, but I just suggest you don't steal stuff from people. Just figure out your own version of it. See what I'm saying? I need to increase density of this image because it's going to go there. Now, one of the things I was kind of avoiding in this stage was to add a highlight. I don't really want to go into highlights, but I got to make sure that I've done everything I can to serve the artwork in the best way possible. One of the things I'm going to do here works. Well, that's another idea. Do we need this still? I kind of like it. Maybe if it was lower opacity, I can get away with it more. Here we go. If you can make it through book, I'm gonna start jumping up and down on the floor walls and ceilings. I'm gonna be so pumped for reals. Well, the idea that I have cooking is not quite Cthulhu, but can certainly incorporate it, and I think that's where I'm landing on that idea altogether. But I'm very excited. I'm very excited. I got some great things in the works. I'm just gonna take that off. I like that. With the smaller versions. Okay. Let's see here. All right, so I'm going to go ahead and start wrapping some of this stuff up here a little more, treating sometimes I get busy moving around because I want to see overall work, and I'll forget that I haven't done this much to it yet. So I'm gonna, like here, this needs some love. and there, and here. Eat your vegetables before they eat you. Well, it's not just vegetables. You're going to see in a moment there's also fruit involved. And I'm excited, man. I'm excited about all the Halloween decorations out right now. I always get pumped up around this time of year. I love me some Hallows Eve. So some of the comics that I want to do is actually going to be in a style similar to this. I want to I want to take my work into this next dimension of who I am as an artist and a creator. I am not so interested in always doing everything like superhero style, although that's still a good style to work in. I just like doing what I like to do. So hopefully you guys will join me on that party as well. Um, and I might hire a colorist instead to do my other comic work. I make you proud to be Boricua. All right on, man. All right, so let's see. Let's look at this again. Let's pick this. I don't know if I even really need it. I do like the fuzz it gets. I'm gonna try something else too. I'm gonna change some of this stuff here. Maybe I can affect. Let's see, luminosity. Hmm. I'm trying to affect this as in different ways as possible. So sometimes what I'll do is I'll mess around with these. Hmm, no, it's 0 now. I like to. Oh, I made it all black. I don't know. I gotta say the black does look good. Let's turn that off and leave it the blue. Oh, I kind of like the blue too. So there is another color. Here's what I'm going to do. I'm going to create a little legend. I'm going to fill that. I'm going to leave that color there. In fact, I'm going to write what it is. PMS 548, Pantone Matching System 548. All right, so with that there, I'm just going to, where did it fill it? Oh, okay, I got you. I didn't want all that filled, but anyway, it works. So I'm going to turn that off for now. The other color I can use is what I intended to use, 5395. I love that color. It's almost black. That's why I like it so much. So let's go ahead and fill it with that instead. All right, so you can see it's a deep, deep, deep color. It's a deep color, but it's not quite black. Oops, I didn't do that. Okay, unlock that. But again, oh, that's kind of cool, like a dark green, huh? Kind of like that too. All right, let's see where we're at with this. All right, so that's going on so far. That looks pretty sweet. That's what I want to go back to. So then I'm going to go back to that color that I did just pick. I always could keep it on a separate layer. That way I can always refer to it, and you guys can always do that on your own as well. All right, so back to painting. Again, this is loose painting. This is more like it's just cell shading, really. But this is how I like my work. I think it looks pretty dopatronic. I don't know about you guys, but I'm proud. Proud to be a Boricua, where I can eat pear. Sorry, I just ruined that song for you. I know. Sorry. Yeah, see? This is fun. Look at that. Bam, 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 bam. Erase. Psh, psh, psh. All right, so I have to take care of a lot of little spots like this. Okay. All right. So, anybody have any questions that you need me to answer? That while we're here, I can talk to you. I feel like I'm just the only one talking here. All right. So let's see. Get some of this in here. Broccoli time. Eat your veggies, or you're gonna get stomped. Don't do it. Making up stuff. All of a sudden, it's super warm in my home. Yeah, just kind of kind of adding all the little accents that I can. Like I said, this is not always the sexy part of the job because it's not a lot of talking I can do. It's just kind of rolling in there and making things happen. It can be a little, frustrating at times, but um, would you ever do a straight up adaptation of Lovecraft? Maybe make it 2018, but definitely a straight up adaptation. I don't know, sketch. To be honest, the Lovecraft stories they work better. I always feel like anyone that does the monsters doesn't do them justice, and I'd rather do things that kind of hint at Lovecraft than actually does it. At tomorrow's end, we will be 95 shipped. Oh snap! Out on the Indiegogo campaign. Do you guys hear that? Did you guys read that? Black and red, 95% shipped. Booyah! That's what I'm talking about. That's what I'm talking about, y'all. What's up, lab? So now you might say, gosh, Elliot, this looks a little sloppy here and there. But when you look at it zoomed out, this is going to be a sticker. It's going to be all kinds of fun stuff. It looks pretty good already. So not too worried about that. I do want to make sure that I'm getting a nice bit of pop from all the areas I can get it from. Man is born, he's a man of peace. All right. So in here, I'm going to come in. Did anybody have that new DC service? I wonder how that's working out after all. I'm very, very curious about that. Very, very curious. 3D Robins gives me the love hands. Why is this happening now? Oh no, did I do what I think I did? No. Okay, that's what I'm gonna do. I'm gonna combine. You don't have to be alone. Together we can live and learn. Cosmetti says, I like watching the shadows and shading. Amazing what a difference the little details like that make. Yeah, it can definitely make or break anything. At the love zone. So one of the problems we're having here, because I lowered the opacity of this, so I'm gonna have to beef up the opacity. So if I do that, if I leave that alone, let's say I just select this, maybe we keep the color of the line art green, and we can enhance this, and we do that. I think that's better. We'll see. Commissions are about to go away. Let's see. Sketch says, I believe you could do them justice. I absolutely believe that you could do them justice. Let's say you start getting commissions for Cthulhu as a thought, the deep ones. I think you would rock it. Yeah, if I got commissions for sure. I just don't know if I can sell those on their own. That's the tricky part. I don't get a lot of fandom around those type of properties, but you know, that's also not always why I do everything. However, I do got to think about the future. All right, let's bring this back to 60%. I'm going to keep painting in the love zone. You don't have to be alone. Together we can live and learn. No, there's always room for more commissions. That is true. That is true. We are having some interesting conversations lately about how that's all going to work. All right, so it looks like here I'm going to have to do cancel. Here's what I got to do here. All right, let's fix this because I see what's happening here. Let's J, 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 J. Let's undo a couple of those. And let's combine, boom, and then drop the opacity. Yeah, let's do that because see what's happening there is I'm losing control of some of this work. All right. Only for a very select few people. Uh-oh. Going down the gauntlet. Okay, so did you hear back from Daniel about the 3D? I have not. I'm gonna be. I haven't talked to him in a couple of days. I'm just gonna call him. We haven't had a chance to catch up yet, but I'm excited about that too. That looks great. All right, so all right, so here's what I can also do. So I'm gonna load this as a selection, okay? And then I'm going to expand, select, modify, expand by 1. I'll make it 3. No, 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 no. By 2. Okay. And then I'm going to make a layer mask. And I'm going to G. I'm going to see what happens. I'm going to do a gradient. Select, modify, expand. Let's make it 3. Not sure how I feel about that. Interesting idea, but not totally sure. All right, let's disable or delete this layer mask. Go back to normal. We can also try to, as a screen, color dodge. Ooh, that's bright. That's bright and shiny. Oh, I kind of like the overlay. So that means I can bring this back as a more um kind of likey. I likey. I'm going to reduce the opacity of this a bit. Kind of judging what I see popping up in. Well, no, I want to keep it like that. There's something I'm trying to do in the overall art, but okay, that's all good. All right, let's see. I might have to change the color of this altogether because it's creating a challenge. Oh no. Ooh, let's go with that for now. I don't like that very much, to be honest. All right, that'll work. All right, so where was I? La 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 di alegre. No. Oh, I see why. I see why. I see why. Yeah, let's keep it like that. I think that's better. Although I don't like this now. Everything kind of got shot out down here. That's the downside. All right. Well, it doesn't always work out, but I think I can make it still work if I was to do some other tricks. So let's try multiply. And let's lower the opacity there, but I still feel like maybe let's lock it up. Hmm. I'm backwards, guys. I'm trying to redeem the quality of what I was attempting to do here. The mistake I made was when I combined all these layers. So try throwing some yellow on it. Yeah, I'm going to do that next. I just want to I just want to see where I'm at with this. So, all right. You don't have to be alone. I still don't like this color. Actually, this dark thing got too weird for me. Let me change that to back to my earlier color. Let's or was it better as oh hold on. Yeah, I like that better. I feel like that does it more a little more juicy. A little more juicy and drippy. Okay. All right. So we've got that going. Let me try something here. Let's pick a yellow. Ooh, let's pick a highlight green. Yellowish green. Oh, I gotta go down on the scale here. I'm gonna pick something that's gonna hopefully provide some interesting contrast. Something like I like that greenish hue. Let's try that. Hmm. Kind of add some niceness to it all. I like that it has like the creature with the crazy brain type of thing to it. That's what I like about it. All right. And maybe what I'll do here is I will a separate layer or not. Let me try there. something here similar. Kind of interesting. Mind flavor vibe. Huh, that's pretty cool. Let's see. Brock attacks. Dun 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 dun. All right, I kind of like this. I think I'm gonna go with this as is. I don't know if I need to do anything else to it. If I did, I would have added maybe some drips or drops from the oozy flesh of this creature. Oh, you know what I might do also though? How about this? How about we do a little bit of this? Would it work? Would it work if I? Is it too much already? I think it's too much. Kind of like this color here. Everywhere. Mm, mm. Top of the cheeks. Yeah, that's a good idea, actually. That's a good idea. I'm sinking the low zone. You guys believe that? How old am I? Yeah, I kind of like that. I kind of like that. I love those green highlights on the bottom. Yeah, me too. I like this overall. I'm pretty happy with it. Let's try another airbrush technique instead. Not sure about this. Oh, I like that better. Let's see. Zip, 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 zip. I like that better. All right. Cool. I think we have ourselves here a killer broccoli. I'm excited about it. I like it very much. And he looks very dangerous. And I'm a little concerned, to be honest. I'm a little concerned. Now, about those eyes, though, I want to try to do here is I'm going to select that. I'm going to pick a different brush, go back to my pencil thin brush guy. I'm going to paint in little. I like making the Cthulhu eyes things look a little more alien and weird and odd, you know. So not having pupils helps just creating that little effect. All right, so I'm going to box this up. This one's good to go. I'm going to group that. I'm going to call this Brock. All right, who's next? Attack of the Killer Strawberries. Only if it wasn't work day, I'd invite you in, my friend. But alas, alas, I've got a big mess over here in my office. I'm trying to kind of sit down a little bit. All right, here we go. So my strawberry is pretty cool. What I'm going to do with this guy, though, I'm going to copy a version of that. And I'm going to go ahead and extract all the red. So we're only dealing with, although probably going to stick with the red idea for him. whatever he is. Let's get through all this here. I like running. This is a little trick I learned in art life. I'm just gonna extract all the color out of this as much as possible. Then I'm gonna beef up my contrast here. All right, and then we're going to Command L, beef up my blacks, beef out my whites. So basically I'm just pushing and pulling all these different things into a particular direction, going from there. Terrifying? Good, good. All right, select all, copy, go back into my channel. Enlarge this a bit. So I'm working with a fuller deal. I'm also going to turn him a little bit. So it's a little more straight up and down. I felt like he was always kind of leaning weird. How's that looking? And I was just kind of judging it when I see on the screen real quick on the delayed YouTube edition. Yeah, maybe you can go back a little bit. Use a violet as a gradient with the airbrush tool. You might get some great cold shadows. Ooh, yeah. Yeah, sounds good. All right, so I'm going to go ahead and load this. Go back into my layers. Turn that off. Make a new thing here. I like what you're saying, Nolan, about the violet. I gotta make a killer tomato and tweet it to Doug. He'll laugh out loud. Can you make all the seeds like little eyes, or is that too weird? No, it's not too weird, but it's too late. I'm gonna be moving and grooving and through this as fast as possible. So let's see if I can keep this thing going. I have this guy I'm working on as well, and I'm going to use the colors that I started here so that there's some symmetry between all my elements. Although this is going to be a vine, so that won't be. We'll see. Let's go ahead and start building out how I do this. So I'm going to go ahead and select around my guy here. I think I've got everything. I'm going to inverse my selection and modify, contract that selection by about 3. It looks good, and I'm just going to go ahead and fill. Now, the reason why I do this is because I want to start with a color. It doesn't make a difference to me right now that everything's perfect. I just want to get started. I probably should start with red, so I'll do that right now, as a matter of fact. The red I will be using, it's not bad to use a red similar to this. Let's go with that. Bit of a tomato red, and we're just going to go do this. Let's see. So now I want to. Okay, first things first. Let's go ahead and I'm going to pick that apple again. I like the color I did of the meat of the apple here. Let's go ahead and just start painting in all these little spots. Trust now, what's up, dog? Dr. Dictionary in the house. And where's the mad apple at? Boom! It's there, man. It's coming. So I'm just going to add the little seedlings in here. This is going to take forever. But, this is part of the process. It's fun. It's fun, right? It's fun. Shoot, tell me. All right. I love drawing these guys. I think this is so fun. I'm excited for this line. This is probably my favorite line. I don't know. I kind of like mini mongers that way too, but this right here is at the heart of who I am, and like the kind of drawing I like to draw, the way I see the world. Got this seed here too. Let's put a seed here as well. Okay, I gotta clean up, keep it clean, keep it clean. Getting too excited there. I like how you reference the Mad Apple. Trust none. It sounds like the Mad Arab. From Cthulhu. Or some would say Cthulhu, Cthulhu. Or some others would say Clulu. Which I don't know about Clulu. I don't like Clulu. It just sounds like we're saying clueless or sleepless in Seattle. All right. So getting excited. Getting excited. Feeling good, yeah. Getting excited. All right. So yeah, man. So anybody have any comments or questions, please feel free to put it into the thing. And also, if you like what you're watching, go ahead and hit the thumbs up button while we're on topic. And also give a look to bigbridgedesigns.com. That's Andy and I have been working tirelessly to get that going and get everybody interested in what we're doing. That's where we're posting. It's basically the online store for all this product that we've been developing lately. And so, like I said, if you guys are interested in this kind of stuff, this isn't on the site yet, but it will be soon because it takes time to produce. We'll have stickers and magnets and other goodies to go along with this. Can't wait till we're doing like mugs with this stuff. I want to drink coffee out of these creature thingies. I'm talking like I'm drifting into another world here, like happy trees, happy trees. All right, can you guys hear me okay, by the way? Geek Out Loud says, is that a strawberry monster? Yes. Well, yes, it is. Huh. What do you think about the strawberry monster, my friend? Geek Out Loud. I always want to say Geek Out Loud. Lord. All right, here we go. All right, I think that works pretty good. Let's give this guy some white teeth. Let's give him some white teeth. Bing, ding, 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 ding. I eat teeth with saliva. Ugh, so nasty. Oh, so nasty. Why you gotta have saliva in our thing? Why you gotta be like that? Chow, please. Do do. Ding 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 ding. Ding ding ding. Ding ding ding. Teeth. Or make holes in teeth. Love this guy. Love this guy. He was one of the first ones I drew. I think he was the first one I did. It was the 3rd of September. That day I'll always remember. Yes, I will. 'Cause that was the day that my daddy died. I never had the chance to see him. Never heard nothing but bad things about him. Mama, I'm depending on you to tell me the truth. Mama just hung her head down and she said, your papa was a rolling stone. Wherever he laid his hat was his home. Geek says, looks cool, scary, yet delicious. Okay. All right, so we got some teeth. We got some stuff. We are going to go ahead and add some white in here because this was intended to be a hotspot. Also here. Although that might not work as well. I got to figure that out. How often do you work digitally, says Geek? Not as much as I used to. I do it when I do the graphic design work or I'm doing t-shirt design or whatever else. Which, by the way, this is going to be in that same family of product. I'm gonna give this guy some pinky gums. because when you're a zombie strawberry, your gums are really important for your to towards your dental health, and it's always important to keep your mouth healthy in all occasions. Um, just in case. You never know. You just never know. All right. So that's not too shabby. Let's put some pinky in here. It looks like there would be teeth there or gums. Woo! Halloween, gonna see it tonight. I'm gonna watch Michael Myers decimate a town. Yeah. I wanna see Michael Myers murder all kinds of. That's terrible, Elliot. Why would you say that? Because it's funny. Because it's funny. I don't care what you guys say. All right. So all right. So Pinky McGillicuddy over here. Actually, I'm gonna go ahead and make these guys a little pinky pink. That just makes them look creepy. Oh, this has got to be pink. I'm gonna go ahead and make that white there. Got to keep the pink rolling, 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 rolling. Keep them doggers rolling, 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 roll high. See, I keep missing stuff. It's because I'm working so fast. I don't want to keep doing that. Making all that music up. This is how I work to entertain you all. I want you all to be entertained, and I will sing songs for you if your heart desires. So I wonder if I should throw in some pink in the eye. I don't know. I haven't decided all this yet. This is all very early stage stuff. Ooh, it's got pink eye. Yuck. Oh, not too bad actually. Oh, we'll see how that goes. All right, so we're gonna need to Pinky McGillicuddy some of this stuff. Wait a second. Wait a second. I'm gonna do it there, but this has to be white. All right, and then this has to be finished. See what happens when you zoom in. So what's the moral of the story? Don't zoom in. It makes more work for you. Isn't that silly? Why would I say such things? Because, oops. Because I am a Doofenshmirtz. When did that happen? I don't like that. I don't like it. Ellie is so stupid. Can you sing some Sly and the Family Stone, please? What did they sing? I always forget. Dance to the music. Dance to the music. For different folks. So on and so on and Scooby Dooby Dooby. I am everyday people. All right. I think we've covered much of what I needed to cover here. All right. Okay. All right. We saw. We kicked its arse. All right. So far, interesting. I think they did. I don't know. All right. So so one of the things I'm going to do is I'm going to go ahead and select my color for the line art. I hit that piece there, and I'm going to go ahead and that has single-handedly been the best part of our day. Well, no, I can't wait till we can do stuff, man, when you join on. I'm trying to think of a good strawberry pun name for this. I've got nothing. Bury the hatchet? I don't know. Is it bury the hatchet? I don't know. Huh? I don't know. All right, so I'm gonna pick. I like your idea of violet for this, and look what we have there. Hmm. Hmm. Herm. 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 I'm trying to see it on the screen when it pops up. I kind of like this, but I don't think it's dark enough. I need to go a little deeper. A little deeper. Deeper and deeper. Love with you, I'm falling. Sweeter and sweeter. Tender words of love keep calling. Eager and eager yet to feel your lips upon my face. That's the salsa version of that song. Thank you very much. Thank you very much. Thank you. Thank you very much. Way to go ahead and Gaussian blur this guy. When did I do that right? Is that right? Is that right? Am I right? Am I right? Am I right? All right. Okay, so I'm going to go ahead and lower the opacity again of this, just because I like the. But I got a funny feeling though. Yeah, that'll work. Let's make it 40%. No, let's make it 60%. And then we're going to make sure that we extract. Extract. Okay, how do we do that? Let's go here. Dum, 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 dum. If this world were mine, I would place at your feet. Scary Berry. I like it. I like it. All that I own. You've been so good to me. If this world were mine, bum bum, I give you the flowers, the birds and the bees, and with your love beside me, it would be all I need. All right, Brock, strawberry. All right, very cool. I think that yellow's going to be good on the strawberry too. All right, so the vine that the berries come from, I'm going to do a quick little search for strawberries. I can't remember. Maybe you guys can help me. What goes there? Who goes there? Strawberry. Strawberry fields forever. That's got a little bit of a stem, I guess. But it's mostly that light green. All right, all right, all right, all right. Stevie Wonder. What's up, Toom? Um, mm, 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 mm. If I'm on a second chance from now on. I'm messing up the lyrics on that. There's only you and I. There's a ribbon in the sky. Ribbon in the sky. Ribbon in the sky for our love. How about that? Did that work? Do, 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 do. Do, 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 do. Do 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 do. Mm-hmm. All right. Living in the sky. Woo. Steve, hey. Dum 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 dum. Earth, Wind, and Fire. Do you remember? I always mess up that song. Or that's the other song I did. Oh gosh, come on, Elliot. Uh, da, 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 land called fantasy. Da, 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 I don't know the lyrics. Da, 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 down, da, dum, do, ba, ma, bee. Philip Bailey's too high for me. Ba, da, da, ba, da, da, ba, 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 da, 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 down, do, 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 da, 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 da. Ooh, ba, ba, ba. Ooh, that's interesting. Ba, da, da, ba, da, da. All right, so what do you think about that so far? I think that's pretty cool. I like the green in the eyes. I don't know. I kind of like it. I like trying to bring a little balance and bring some color into other areas. I'm not sure this is the best place for it. I'm not even sure about these little teeth on the side. I think this feels weird. So I'm gonna go ahead and color that in. I don't like that. I think I'd rather have that there. Okay, so my strawberry is making quite the splash. George Benson, doom, 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 doom. Say the neon lights are bright on Broadway. Eyes blue. So I'm going to try two versions of it. Oops, too high. Maybe that's cool. I don't know. Thank you, Cosmetti. I appreciate that. I like the green too. I don't know how I feel about that. I like the green. Maybe it needs a little yellow inside the green. Or maybe yellow is the right color. He, her. All right, let's try that. Let's try 1235, which is a good goldenrod color. It used to be 123 for some reason. Doesn't want to pop up on this program anymore. Oh, nah, I don't like that. How about 299? Ooh, 33.95. It's like weird teal color. Oh, that's creepy. Blue looks more like an eye somehow, but I like the green. Herbie Hancock. Herbie Hancock. Don't stop it. Don't stop it. Does that work? I don't know. All right, so I'm going to go ahead and do a little fuzzy airbrushing here. Just to kind of get. The closer I get to you, more you make me feel. I'm giving you all I got. George Clinton. Oh, gee whiz. What did they do? George Clinton. It's funk. I can't remember anything right now. I'm like I drew a blank on George Clinton. I hate myself right now. Okay, so the green looks pretty cool. All right, let's go ahead and jam on it. I said jam on it. I said jam on it. All right, I'm gonna let's do that. And I'm gonna go ahead and I'm gonna G this. I'm gonna go there and I'm gonna add yellow. No, violet. I like the violet idea. Flashlight. I can't remember flashlight. I don't know. I wasn't really a big George Clinton guy, but now that you said so, I'm sad. Oh, there's more violet. Let's try this. Most of all, you need the funk. Help me find the funk. Is it got the funk? Is that funky? Is that the funky one? Ooh, Look at that. No, I don't like that much. I like that weird dead zombie strawberry color there. That's kind of cool. Mm, kind of like it. Kind of like it. It makes for like a dead color. Did it work, Nolan? Do you like it? I think it's cool, man. Mm, 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 mm. All right. Well, let's take it from there. Let's take it from the top. Hey, y'all, this is truly terrifying strawberry. Well, good. I'm glad. I'm glad. All right. So, do 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 da dum do 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 do. Select similar. Select similar. All right. So here's what I'm going to do with these seeds. I'm going to, if I turn that all to be white, I'm going to go ahead and load those. I'm going to raise that, and I'm going to inverse my selection. And I'm going to intersect with those, and now I have the makings of awesome. The Temptations go. Uh, mm, uh, each day through my window, I watch her as she passes by. Is that a Temptation song? I say to myself, you're such a lucky guy. To have a girl like her is truly a dream come true. Out of all the fellas in the world, she belongs to you. Ooh. All right. I also like this song. I can turn the gray skies blue. I can make it rain whenever I wanted to. Oh, I can build a castle from a single grain of sand, and I can make a ship sail on dry land. Find a happy man with all the powers I possess. 'Cause girl, you're the key to my happiness, and I can't get next to you, girl. You're blowing my mind, 'cause I can't get next to you. Can't you see these tears I cry? I can't get next to you, girl. You're all that I need, but I can't get next to you. Milk, 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 'cause I can't get next to you. Sugar bone, next to you. Bum, bum. My girl, talking about my girl, my girl. I've got so much love and the bees envy me. Ba-da-da, ba-da-da. I've got a sweeter song than the birds in the tree. Uh-oh. Jackson 5. Can you feel it? Mm-mm. Can you feel it? Mm-mm. Can you feel it? Dun, 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 dun. Sorry, got out of hand there. You know what I'm thinking? I'm thinking about adding that purple in the mouth instead of the pink, making that purple. Do 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 do. Yeah. Can you feel it? Mm-mm. Can you feel it? Mm-mm. Can you feel it? Oh, that's nice. I like that. We go a little darker, perhaps. Maybe as no, it can't go as dark as the line art. I like that. Let me tell you now. Uh-huh. When I had you to myself, I didn't want you around. 'cause pretty faces always seem to stand out in the crowd. Boom, boom, ba-dum, bum, bam, boom, boom, ba-dum, bum, bam, ba-dum, bum, ba-dum, ba-dum, bam, ba-dum, ba-dum. Take a second look. Let me tell you now. All right, I'm gonna go ahead and start little drawing in you guys. Doo doo. Ooh, ooh, baby. Ba-dun-dun-dun. Yeah, 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 yeah. Na 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 na. All right. Dun 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 dun. Actually, that was Temptation, wasn't it? Dun 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 dun. Was into storefront preaching, talking about saving souls and all the time reaching, dealing in that and stealing in the name of the Lord. Mama just hung her head down and she said, Papa was a rolling stone. Wherever he laid his hat was his home. And when he died, all he left us was alone. My papa was a rolling stone. Wherever he laid his hat. That sounds like the opening of Judge Judy or the People's Court. And when he died, all he left us was alone. Dun, 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 dun. I heard Mama say Papa was a jack of all trades. Papa to an early grave. Bill said Papa went beg, borrow, steal to pay his bills. All right. All right. All right. Now you guys know my less than comprehensive knowledge of all things Motown. Wait till Christmas comes. Oh. Someday at Christmas, it won't be long. Can't wait for that. I'll save that. I'm also a big Harry Connick Jr. fan and Velvet Fog, Mel Torme. Glow, little glower, glimmer, glimmer, fly through the wintry night with a swimmer. Okay, I'm going to go ahead and add my shadows to this. You know that you're a pint-sized Rudolph. Tail light flashing, and let 'em go. Glow, little glowworm, glow. Glow, little glowworm, turn the night up. You got the perfect night to light up. All right. So this guy's looking pretty redonkulous. A very jerkmonger Christmas. That's funny. Yes, yes, indeed. You know what's weird? Every time my name comes up, it wants to edit you guys. I wonder if it's because my name says jerk. It thinks it's maybe it thinks I don't want to hear the word jerk in my. I guess jerk can be bad depending who you're listening to. Speaking of scary holiday stuff, have you guys, oh, I guess I can't ask that question. Some of you guys may or may not have seen this. I saw a great new show. It's not a really a good show. It's actually a finite series, I hope. I don't think it needs to be any more than that. Called Haunting at Hill House on Netflix. If you are interested at all in horror or ghost stories, that is a great story. It starts off really slow, but it picks up, and when it does, it's got a very deep meaning behind the whole shenanigans. Good stuff. I highly recommend it. YouTube is biased against jerk chicken. Oh yeah, you liked it, Nolan? Yeah, man, I loved it. I loved it. I couldn't believe it. I was like, "What am I watching? Awesome sauce." Well, I knew what I was watching. I just couldn't believe I was watching it. Oh man, alive. Okay, I think I'm gonna try something here. You guys tell me what you think. It didn't work. Mm, I don't know. I don't know how I feel about that. I think I am in love with this right now. I'm not gonna lie to you. Not gonna lie. I think I'm pretty excited. Looks like we made it. Here, I'm gonna try this. Oh, you know what I didn't do? That sure helps a lot. It sure helps a lot. Get it? Like Sir Help a lot. Does the eye stick out? Does the eye stick out? Yes, it does. Are you saying? Are you trying to tell me something, Nolan? Are you trying to? Are you trying to hurt me, man? I don't think that's the way I'm supposed to go with that. I'm supposed to go the other direction. Each day through my window, I watch her as she passes by. I say to myself, you're such a lucky guy. Yeah, yeah, I can see that. You know what I'll do with that? You know what I'll do with that? To have a girl like her is truly a dream come true. Out of all the fellas in the world. I'm gonna do my little gradient thing again. I'm gonna lower the opacity a bit. She belongs to you. Doo 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 doo. You, it was just my imagination. I didn't know it with me. Soon, soon we'll be married and raise a family. On a cozy little home out in the country with two children, maybe three. Mm, I can visualize it all. This couldn't be a dream. How too real it all seems. 'Cause it was just my imagination. How about some Harry Connick Jr.? I know you so well. I can tell by the sound of your voice that you're really in love with me. Oh, and I do. Yes, I do. You know I can't lie. If I say to you, baby, I love you, then baby, I love you. Oh, and I do. Yes, I do. I do. Ooh, that looks spooky. I know what I like about it. I like how this area here looks like one of those lit things in horror movies. Because man said, this is more my kind of music. Crooners. Yeah, what's up, girl? That's the phrase you thought never would phase you, well, baby. You better hold on tight. Cause I'm the one who's supposed to kneel down and propose, well, alright. Well, I might. So when I kiss you goodnight. Oh, you know what I didn't do? I didn't check this. Michael Bublé. Oh, gee whiz. Spider-Man, Spider-Man, friendly neighborhood Spider-Man, spins a web and he sighs, catches thieves just like flies. It counts, by the way, Nolan. It counts. Look out, here comes the Spider-Man. Is he strong? Listen, bub. He's got radioactive blood. Catches thieves from a thread. Take a look overhead. Hey there, here comes the Spider-Man. In the chill of night, at the scene of a crime, like a streak of light, he arrives just in time. Sierra Whiskey, what's going on? Guys, yeah, it's a crazy strawberry. Spider-Man, Spider-Man, friendly neighborhood Spider-Man. Reward. I can't forget that part. Action is his reward to him. Life is a great big bang up. Wherever there's a hang up, you'll find the Spider-Man. I'm missing where I'm supposed to do here. Oh gee. Oh, okay. Okay. I want to get rid of some of this on the bottom pieces because this is actually taking away from the brightness of those pieces, and they need to stay bright. Here we go. Now, before I go any further, I'm going to do that little thing I did earlier. Um, Classic Iron Man theme. Go. Tony Stark makes you feel it's just with the heart of steel. I always forget that song. All right, I'm going to delete. Oh, I can't. He's Iron Man. Is that right? Is that right? It is. It is. Oh my ghost snake is better good. Elliot just got my black and red sketchbook. Looks great. Thank you, Comic Bob. Comic Book Bob for admitting it to me here on my show, the Jerk Manga Show. Make one jump back, smack somebody, mama. All right, so it looks like I've done a pretty decent job of this overall, I think. Oh no, 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 no. There we go. The closer I get to you, the way you make me feel. Now that you're shipping your art, says Sirwisky, what's next for you? Mm, mm, mm. Well, some of it is going to be a little bit of I'm thinking about doing another art book soon. But before I go there, I'm considering doing I have a couple of ideas that I'm kind of messing with, that I think you all may enjoy. But one is going to be a little bit more longer term, so it's a little farther out. The other is going to be sooner than later, I think. Um, I have a writer that I want to work with, and I'm very excited about that. And yeah, it's all coming together. Uh, I wasn't, like I said earlier, I wasn't totally sure about doing a comic book at first. I kind of given up on comics, but the response from all of you has been so good to me, and I'm just very grateful for all that. So, classic Captain America theme. When Captain America throws his mighty shield on those who oppose him, sometimes must yield. But the red and the white and the blue come through. Captain America, baby, Captain America, mama, bum. There you go. Strawberry is why I stay away from GMOs. Well, All right, so I'm feeling Mr. Strawberry. He's looking pretty dopalistic. You know what though? You know what he needs though? He's a little bit back it back. Nickelodeon. Looks like the Violet ended up becoming an important player in this whole thing. Why is that happening now? Nickelodeon. Some of them Brooklyn Bugaboo. Why is it not painting? What's happening? You know what? I think I'm gonna make these the purple. I think that looks better. Are you messing with me, Nolan? You trying to get me to say dumb things? This is working. Maybe that's why. I don't know. Blast it. I had the eraser on. I think that's what's going on there. It's a little something I like to do in my cartoon work. I love it. I love it. He's so cool. DuckTales, don't duck back, goodbye, we came here in Duckburg. It's a duck blur. Life's all the mystery. That's all I got, bro. DuckTales, ooh, lied. I'm gonna call this one Barry. All right, so very excited. I've got broccoli. I've got strawberry, broccoli, strawberry, broccoli, strawberry, broccoli, strawberry, broccoli, strawberry, broccoli, strawberry. It's like magic. All right. So I'm going to save this as I'm going to call this berry. Wait. Hold up. Wait a minute. Let me put some more boom in it. Let's back it up. Back it up. Back it in. Let me begin. So I'm going to make a copy of this. I'm going to go ahead and do that. I'm going to make a copy of this. Turn on and do that. And then what I'm going to do is I'm going to select all, copy, paste into a new document. Yeah. Come on. Not new, but hell no. Do you have, seriously, a preferred genre to draw? Would you ever be interested in a cyberpunk project with animals? I'm working on a story and script right now. I should be ready for an artist in January. Not really, man. I'm kind of, what I'm trying to do now is work on my own projects. I appreciate it though, I really do. But I really want to try to get, oops, I really want to try to swing for the fences on a project that's creator owned for me. But I do appreciate it, Sierra. I really do, man. And I know that sometimes some people think, oh, you're just full of it. Blah, 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 blah. I get it, but the reality is, I gotta do what's exciting for me. I'm getting older, and I don't have as much time on this planet as I once had. So I want to kind of make the best use of all my time, and do something for my wife and kids. So something that they can, legacy projects that I can leave behind for them. All right. I don't know why this is so weird. There must have been something I left. Ding dong, dang it. There we go. Okay. 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 Here we go. Boom. This is going to be rock ping. Ping. Brock ping. Save. Oh, yeah. Dang it. Dang it. My window's back up here again. My PNG format window. There we go. Then I'm going to close this. Make sure my image size makes sense. Image size is 600. It's good. It's good. I'm going to close that. And then I'm going to take this. Let's then back whatever you decide to do. I'm excited to see what you put out, Ellie. Thank you, Sierra. I really appreciate that, man. John Malin, what's going on, man? Broccoli Man. The current champ of the D&Q. Word, champion for life. Sean, what's going on, brother? Well, no eating fruits and vegetables again. Laugh out loud. Well, there you go, man. That's what happens when you mess around with the bull. You get the horns. Copy. I'm going to paste into a new document. Get down with the funky sound. Come on. Boom. Paste. Get rid of that. Then I'm going to go ahead and do this. Oops. Right. And then I'm going to hit that. And then I'm going to hit this. And I'm going to go there. And hit OK. And I'm going to make sure everything's good to go. And then I'm going to do that. And then I'm going to do this. See, I've told you all my secrets. And now you guys can do whatever I do. It works perfect. All right. So there goes that guy. Strawberry Life. Okay, so we got that going. We got so much stuff going over here. Next thing I'm going to do, so I'm going to close. Wait, did I save that? I don't think I saved that. Yeah. Oh, my. See, you can talk to me, baby. Berry ping. Berry ping. Berry, berry, berry ping. Berry ping, berry ping. Save. Okay. All right. So I'm very excited about this. This is going really well. Your windows don't show up.
You want me to make them both?
Is that for me?
Yeah, the cauliflower.
Oh, snap.
This is veggie, and then this has cheese.
They
both have
that
cheese.
That one right there. All right, my windows don't show up. That's okay. I mean, as long as you can see the screen. Comic Book Bob. Hello, Malin. John, man, I love you, man. You're the man. Nolan says, needs like one airbrush shot of yellow. You think so, man? Back to the drawing board. Okay, Davey. See, you should have said something earlier. I kind of feel that way too. I kind of thought so. How about I do this? Oh, the pop. Yeah. Well, yeah. You guys see the? Oh, you don't see my. You don't even see my layers, do you? Huh. Huh. Herm. Herm. You know what I should do? I'm gonna change my. I'm gonna change my thing here. I'm gonna go with application window. No, my entire screen, go here. That will help you guys, I think. There we go. There it is. There it is. There it is. All right, so I'm gonna sit down for a minute because I'm getting tired on my feet. How about, okay, how about this? How about this? So I don't want to put too much more. I think I like the idea. I've already put too much blends and gradients. I think this works okay here, but I didn't want to go this far with this stuff. But if I were to, let's see, Berry Blast, where are you? All right, I'm gonna do this. I'm gonna do this. I'm gonna do this. You ready? You guys ready? You guys ready? Here we go. All right, let's do this. You guys ready? You guys ready? All right, here we go. Wait. Hold on. I'm gonna subtract this. Okay, you guys ready? You guys ready? All right, I'm gonna select, modify, contract. And do this by 15 pixels because already this document. Is that enough? Enough? Let's do it. Select, modify, contract by 25 pixels. Okay, I can live with that. I can live with that. All right. So I'm going to go with a circular gradient here. I'm going to do that on the separate layer. Okay. Do this on top of that one. A radial gradient, I should say. Go with G. I'm going to pick that same yellow that I had elected to use earlier. 1235, which is a bit yellow. And I'm going to select another gradient. This is it right here. So let's see how that works. All right, so I'm just going to lower the opacity of this. And I think that looks pretty hot right there. I think that works. Anything more than that, I think is going to ask for trouble. I could go a little bit with an airbrush. Let's do a little dab. A little dab will do ya. Little dab will do ya. I really don't like that too much. Let's see. Let's not do that. Let's turn this off. Let's take this, and I'm going to go ahead and Gaussian blur this. Let's see, blur, Gaussian blur. Yeah, I like that. I like that. And I'm going to go ahead and I'm going to Gaussian blur it again. Yeah, I kind of like that. I kind of feel that. Let's see. That's funny. I see that apple looked good. That quick little shot I saw. Oh yeah, it's coming. It's coming. Let's see. No one says yeah, man. To the right of the eye. Okay. Let's see. And then I has all the secrets now. Those bricks were pretty cool. What bricks? What are you talking about? Oops. Let's see. So much Gaussian. Well, you know, it works. What do you want me to do? Huh? What do you want me to do? Huh? 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 What do you want me to do? Huh? All right. I do like it the way it kind of looks up here. It looks like it's kind of sick. It feels like a sick strawberry. Like it's like, I want to throw up. Okay, cool. So I'm going to go ahead and here's what I haven't done yet. We're going to call this Berry, what was it? Berry Brock layered. It's a Photoshop document, no longer a TIFF file. Let's see that in my folder. Yes. Save. All right, cool. I like that. Thank you, Nolan, for the suggestion. I really appreciate that, man. You're a good man and you're a scholar and not in the same order. So I'm going to go ahead and copy that layer. I'm going to go ahead and unite that piece and select all, copy, and go into a new document, which I'll probably go in the same document I had earlier, but well, let's try that. Going back into the berry. Bam! Yeah, it works. In fact, so much so, I just gotta drop them down. Now, save my ping. Good to go. What can I say except you're welcome? Again, I didn't want to do this much airbrushing, but it does make it pop, so I'll grant you that. I like the combo of graphic shading and also the some of that. So I don't mind it too much. It looks healthy. I'll make a nice t-shirt too. All right. Close that guy. I'm gonna save this guy. One more again. All right. So you know what I'm gonna do here for your visual pleasure? I think I'm gonna go ahead and drag these guys in. I think it'll work. Will it work? I don't know. I'm gonna drag those guys. Well, the apple's almost done. Let's drag this guy in. Oh gee, there we go. And this and this. I was working on this yesterday with Andy at Dunkin' Donuts, so we like to frequent. And I ended up. Let's see here. I ended up. I didn't go much further than this, but I didn't need to. I don't think it was going pretty well. All right. You can actually use the violet trick from the apple and the pumpkin. Yeah, I think that's a good idea. Kind of use some of that violet there, but I'm going to go back to that too since I already have it in my file here. All right, I'm going to throw this old berry away. I'm going to save this document again because now I have all of it there. And let's see, Geek Out Loud says that one could be called Dead Delicious. Mmm. 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 Scrumptious scabs. Ugh, that's gross. Anyway, all right. So, Herm. Let's go. Let's do it. Let's do it. Right. So the line art is already there. I'm going to go with that 5395 coloration that I enjoy. I'm going to go ahead and a dark deep blue, right? Because it's kind of calls to me. Although the violet worked better, right? Let's see what I use for this. The closer I get to you, the more you make me feel. Oh wait a minute, I really should do that. I'm giving you all I got, over and over again. All right, all right. So now I'm cooking with grasa. Now I'm cooking with grease. You know what I'm saying? You know what I'm saying? All right. So I'm going to turn this guy off. All right. So the color I was using for a split second. Oof. What did I use? Let's see. Turn this off for a moment. Be still for a moment. I do a lot of talking to myself. I used to make fun of a buddy of mine who always talked to himself. And now I find that I am just as ridiculous. All right. So I'm going to go ahead and do this, right? I'm going to go ahead and make this his own thing. I'm going to load this as a selection. I'm going to go on top here, and here we go. Maybe I'll do that instead. There we go. Because Maddie said, I thought you were talking to us. I am talking to you guys, but I have a tendency to do like a lot of sing-song nonsense that I tend to engage in. This can be pretty annoying to some people. Shoo up, shoo up. Okay. So let's see. I'm gonna go ahead and do a little shade there and maybe a little shade there. All right, and definitely gonna get some here. Well, a little too direct. Oh, that was still too much. That's a bad apple. That's funny. All right, so we've got some interesting stuff happening there. I'm going to go ahead and shift this over. All right, just switching stuff around here so I can see it better. All right, so as long as your wife doesn't mind, you're okay. Well, to be honest, sometimes she does mind. Oops. Okay, we're going to go ahead and select this stuff here. I've been used to using my Mobile Studio Pro, and I find myself sometimes the victim of a victim. Listen to me. I'm a victim. I'm no victim. I love the warm horns. Ah, oh, nice. Good, good. I really like this one too. This is another favorite of mine. I'm going to extend this selection out a little further. And then I'm going to go ahead and do that same thing here. Doing the gradient. Maybe, not too much there. That's too much. Yeah, I like that. I like that. I like that. I like that mucho. Bésame, bésame mucho, como si fuera esta noche la última vez. Bésame, bésame mucho, que tengo miedo perderte después. Okay, so I'm not feeling this at all. This, maybe because I have it so low. So let's do that, and let's beef up the opacity just a little bit. This has to beef up. I don't know why it was low. Why is all this? Oh, I gotcha. I gotcha. I gotcha. Line art. I made a mistake somewhere along the line. I'm going to start this over again. I'm not going to stick with that because that was too much work to try to fix. I like what I've got going on here. Yeah. All right. So the other trick I like to do, boom, boom. Make my copy. I'm going to go ahead and make sure there's nothing selected. Try hitting the worm with reddish brown airbrush. See, I don't like using the airbrush. Nolan. Let's see. Oh yeah, filter, Gaussian blur. I don't like what I'm seeing here. I don't think I'm getting the right blur. Oh yeah, that's right. Oh, I see why. Stupid me. Filter, Gaussian blur. All right. Now we're cooking with grease. Now we're cooking with grease. This guy looks so angry. I love it. See what I'm saying? Boom. Keep it nice and healthy. Then I'm going to come in here. I'm going to select all around him. And I'm going to delete this guy. What's great about that little trick is that it kind of gives me the shadows that I want already right away. I know, but it'll give it a dirty texture. That reminds me, I didn't put the texture I wanted to have in here anyway, but oh well. Okay, so let's okay. So I think this is good. I'm gonna go ahead and save this. It's gonna end up becoming my master file. Okay. I'm gonna focus on the apple first, Nolan, before we get into all that. Okay, B for brush. I'm gonna come here and start a whole new act of destruction. Boom. Ooh, look at those sick eyes. I'm sick to my stomach. I hate my life, but I like that worm. Baby did it. Dum dum did it. Dum dum did it. Dum dum dig it dum dum dig it bum bum. All right, so now I'm gonna come in here. Too fast, too sloppy. I like being sloppy. That's the only thing. Why is this brush doing this to me? I don't like how this brush is a little weird. Hmm. Let me see here. What I want to do with this is I want to add green. Now that you told me, na, 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 even the nights are better, knowing that we're together. Even the nights are better since I found you. Yeah, that's me singing silly songs. Do 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 do. No 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 no. Do 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 do. Do 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 do. Do 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 do. Do 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 do. Do do. Do do. Okay. And by the way, I'm going to put this on overlay. Or should I just put it on normal and reduce the opacity? I think I will. Okay. So, but now I got to do the bottom of the apple as well. The toughest part about this was to determine the style overall of what I was going to go with. This might not be the way it ends up in the end for every big and juicy approach. I'm hoping that I'll grow in my um, understanding of the work, the art of it in the first place, and then hopefully from there start to create new innovations in the way I approach this, or just different ways to do it. Not so much new innovations. That sounds really deep. I mean, just doing a better job. That's really what I'm trying to say. So like inking, I gotta make sure there's a nice boldness to this work here. There's not simply just a couple of lines. I want it to be significant. Okay, not too bad. Not too bad, not too bad. So I got these little. Hey, Nasser. Nasser 13. Is that Nasser or is that Nasser times 2? What's going on there? You're your own Nasser? I know a lot of Nassers these days. Who knew? All right, so there I am adding all those little bits and pieces. Everything's coming together, blah, blah, blah. All right, let's see here. I'm gonna make sure I add it to this area. All right. All right, so I'm gonna throw down some stuff in here. Again, you got to think about all the lines that I put in there and how I'm going to approach that. So this is a lot of fun, but sometimes it's not. Nasser's chatting while he drives. No accidents, please. Not on my watch. Not on my watch, buddy. I'm Batman. Okay, so I don't mind that, but I don't like how intense it is. I'm going to drop the opacity of some of these. All right, so that's kind of cool. Right? Okay. I might bring this back with the same idea, but I'm going to go there. I'm going to keep it on the worm. The bird, bird, bird. The bird is the word, but the bird, bird, bird. The bird is the word. So I'm actually going to delete all of that from here. Okay, so that way I have a clean deal there. All right, so now I can keep and maintain some of that stuff in there. Hmm. All right, so let's see here. Let's save. When you get to this part of the job when you're working on something and you're taking this much time on anything, you want to make sure you save. Please do that. All right, so there's already some cool stuff happening all throughout here. I'm going to go ahead and paint. Oops. Oh, crud. All right, let's make that 40. I'm going to go ahead and paint in here again now. Why is this happening? Oh, for crying out loud. All right. So I'm kind of committing here to all these shapes and making sure that I'm giving it all I got. Give it all you got. You can kind of see a little bit of Earthworm Jim in there, can't you? Can't you? I knew that you could. All right. Okay, I'm gonna go ahead and jam it on there. Jam on it. I jam on it. I said jam on it. Dum 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 dum. Oh, silly me. Get down. Oh. Sure, why not? It's what separates us from the rest. All right, you guys got really quiet on me. I don't know. Did I say something wrong? What happened? What happened, people? John Malin left. Everybody left. Me behind. Ding, 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 ding. I don't know. Maybe John Malin's still here. I don't know. Ding, 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 ding. You're just watching. Ugh. It's so nerve-wracking. I don't know if you guys still like it. I don't know. Doesn't matter. It's okay. Well, it does matter, but you know, gotta keep on trucking. Gotta keep on trucking. Keep on trucking. I'm gonna give a little shadow across his face. Make him look like he's more in the space than I give him credit for. Uh, just start talking like Christopher Walken. Oh, I love it. Every time I add the purple, things happen. You know, the worm looks painful as hell. Of course he does, because it's a worm. All right, so I'm gonna go in there. Who else gives you this much love, people? Who else? Me. I do. Jerk monger. Never forget it. All right. So, kind of like what's going on here. Uh, hello, Jonathan Evans. How are you? I don't. Do I know you? Just the way you said that was almost like you walked in on me using the restroom. Um. Hmm. Hmm. Herm. Herm. Let's see here. All right. So the apple in general looks pretty cool. I think I'm going to try that same trick we did earlier that was suggested by um, Nolan. Elliot, where are we getting lunch? House of Blues? Oh, that's an interesting question, man. You better. Did you send me information about the trip and the time and everything, man? You gotta let me know for sure, because I gotta make sure I don't forget to plan for that. I gotta tell my wife about it so I can make sure I have people to pick up the kids, because I live about an hour and a half away, so gotta make that happen. The closer I get to you, the more you make me feel. You know what I'm gonna do here? I'm gonna go ahead and I'm gonna do a little more gradient love in action right around here. Right? All right, here we go. I'm okay, I guess. Even I'm sorry, man. I'm sorry. Send me a message though. Just send me the message. I've been really busy, man. I apologize. I've been trying to get all this other stuff done, and I'm a loser, man. Let's just face it. You know I'm a loser, Nolan. You know that, man. I don't know why you're surprised when you hear it. All right. Um, let's see. That's already 100%. Let's make that 50 there. So I'll come back here and throw the gradient up in her. Oh, stupid me. I did it. I hate when I do that. Ah, you moron. 50. Okay, now hit the G. Ain't nothing but a G thing, baby. Okay, I like that. Okay, so I'm gonna try that trick again though. Here we go. I'm going to subtract the line art. I'm going to select, modify, contract. 25. Yep, let's did it earlier. All right, let's go here. I'm gonna hide that. Put this right on top of the purple. So I'm gonna go back to 1235. Oops, oopsies. Sure. I'm gonna do the ooh, a little strong. All right, I'm gonna lower the opacity there. And we're also going to Gaussian blur the hell out of this. Filter, Gaussian blur, Gaussian blur, Gaussian blur. I'm gonna do that several times. Yeah, that's a nasty looking apple, huh? Brace for impact. Dun, 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 dun. Dun, 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 dun. You know what, though? I'm gonna throw a little love over here. A little love there. A little love there. A little love there. Maybe right here. Now I'm gonna filter, Gaussian blur it. 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 I'm gonna keep doing this until it gets nice rosy color. Gonna have more caution. Yes. Oh, I forgot. In the fleshy bits of the apples should be some brown, since apples turn brown when exposed to air. Cause science. Well, I do have that. I did that yesterday, but I didn't include it in this one because I wanted to redo all this stuff. So I'm also gonna reduce my opacity. Excuse my authority. Okay. So I'm gonna do on top of this. I'm gonna do it again. Watch this. I'm gonna do this, and I'm gonna subtract that, and then I'm going to contract again, and select. You know what? I'm gonna select modify contract, but or rather contract. I'm gonna contract it by 20 this time, and that. Let's see, is this that? Okay. Okay, watch this. So now I'm going to select this color here. And I'm going to bring some of this green. Let's see. Let's see here. All right, here we go. Okay, I'm going to lower the opacity. Let's see if this works. I don't think it is, though. Maybe I can do this instead. Let me see if I can multiply. No. A screen. That's not good. I would like to do this. I'd like to see how it works. Overlay. Maybe overlay works. But we got Gaussian blur again. Sorry, guys. I know you hate the term. I'm going to blur it. Maybe I hit the select. Gaussian blur. Well, I'm going to go ahead and blur it. I love the Gaussian. I like using Gauss in general. Okay. I kind of like it. Let's see. Dun 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 dun. Dun 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 dun. You know what? I'll probably try another green. Let's try this one instead. Let's see if that does something to light up my life. Oh, I'm trying to do those little patches and it's not working. Let's see if I can normal it. I just lower the opacity a bit. Yeah. I think it looks better, richly orangey yellow. 5 minutes of Billy D. Williams. I've got a fever, and the only prescription is more caution. Billy D. Williams. Let's see. How does he sound? Hey, ladies. Welcome to Billy D. Williams, Coat 45. That's what I got. All right. So this stuff here, though, is a little weird to me. I'm going to overlay it, see what happens. I'm going to maybe darken. No, maybe on normal. I don't know. All right. I just don't know if I like the intensity of that. I think I like it like that better. Yeah, I was gonna go with that. That's kind of where I want it. I'm gonna get rid of this one. This doesn't do me any good. All right. So we talked about. Let me see. I know Nolan mentioned something about. Oh, let me do the meaty parts of this nonsense. Or rather, here or here. Let's go here. Oh, we'll just load that. Select that. I'm going to filter. No, I'm going to select modify contract by 25. Give myself some love. I'm going to go ahead and select. I'm going to feather the selection. Modify feather. So it's like Gaussian blurring, except not so much. By 15. And then I'm going to select this brown. And then I'm going to create a new layer or it's just G, nothing but a G thing, baby. Well, you know how it goes. All right. 1, 2, 3 into the boat. Snoop Doggy Dog. Dr. Dre is at the door. Okay, so I'm looking at this a little closer now. Some good stuff is happening here, I think. But I want to. And this is all just simple tricks that I'm adding to. I'm not really putting a lot of crazy energy into all this. Can we stream together this weekend? Nas, is this you, Nasser? I don't recognize your thing. Is that really you? Am I talking to the right person? I hate to say yes. I'm like, I don't know who you are. Stop. You're hurting me. Oh, stop. All right, so I'm going to go ahead and do a little. I'm going to reduce this. Nasser, do you always use the same handle? I guess I don't recognize your weird face without the eye. Hey, if it is, then we can always work on your thing together, man. Yeah. Was that a Nightmare on Elm Street reference? Nightmare on Elm Street. What did I say? Humphrey Bear, what's going on? You have 2 accounts. Okay. Well, there you go. Hmm. I'm kind of wondering now. I'm gonna try an experiment here. Bam. Hmm. All right. Let's see. After the love was gone, we used to be right as wrong. Screams of friends and my friends screams. Okay, so I'm gonna go ahead and do a little ditty on the worm, I think. Little ditty about Jack and Diane. Oh yeah, say life goes on long after the thrill of living is gone. Oh yeah, I say life goes on long after the thrill of living is gone. I'm gonna do this instead, and I'm gonna go. Huh. Um. hmm. I kind of like it. I like it overall. All right, Nasser, we good, man. So I'm gonna leave this like that for right now. I don't know if I like this worm thing I just did. I'm gonna make that red instead, like a darker red. And then I'm gonna gauge and blur that nonsense. For crying out loud, Elliot. I hate when I lock everything down. Ah! All right. So here we go. And I'm going to reduce the opacity. Just give it little tones there. All right. What do you guys think? By the way, if you guys haven't had a chance to yet, if you're enjoying what I'm doing here, please hit that like button there. It certainly does help me. And if you want to, you can also click on the subscription button and follow me that way. Hit the bell so you get the notifications. So when the time comes, you get the blah, 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 blah. There you go. That was my pitch. That was the best I could do for you. Try not to be too obnoxious about some of these things. Now, what I do want to do here is I want to do something here for this guy. I think I'm going to add. So Jonathan says, you're just curious what makes you or inspires you to draw. Oh, man. I mean, I say this a lot. Sometimes people want to call me out on it, but it really is my family, man. I'm I'm trying to, you know, provide for them, and so for me, it's mostly that kind of stuff. I don't really. For me, a lot of drawing is work. Now, when I get inspired, if I do get like specifically inspired, a lot of times it's going to be things like um, hmm, trying to think. I don't have an answer for that right off the top of my head. I think you got me. You got me. I don't know, like Frazetta art inspires me. Joe Madureira art inspires me. Um, Sculpture inspires me. Toys inspire me. That sort of thing. I get a lot of love out of that kind of stuff. That's my favorite. Those are my favorite things. All right, what do you guys say? What do you guys say? What do you guys say? I think this is a wrap. Okay, I'm gonna call this Apple. Um, Sorry, my phone's buzzing over here. I'm gonna go ahead and keep this going. I like this. You know, it's not perfect, but I gotta keep moving. Gotta keep moving. Keep on moving, don't stop. No. Oh, you know what though? I wonder if I shifted the this thing under the purple. What would happen? Oh, kind of. And the apple looks good. Uh, Evan says I can respect that. I draw, but I do it for fun. I wanted to do it for a career, but I'm trying to avoid the burnout. I don't get burnt out per se. I just, you know, just I'm just checking that real quick. I mean, I get excited when something comes out good, like this is coming out well. And I like that. I like when this things kind of start clicking and it makes sense. What I don't like is when things are a little um Noel Taylor art inspires. It does. You do inspire me, Noel. Uh, oh, you know what I should have done? Oh, see, I'm glad I didn't. I'm glad I didn't stop there. See what happened? See what happened? Let's go with the 1235 again. Okay, I'm going to select. Uh, yeah, I forgot to do this earlier. At the end of the day, I'd eat that apple. Not before it eats you. This apple is venom. Let's see here. Let me guess. This is Photoshop, isn't it? Well, yes. Yes, it is. Yes, it is. Oh, this is actually a good thing, but I don't even need all that. I have Manga Studio also. I like it, but I'm used to the functionality of Photoshop already, and I don't think it's just faster for me to work in Photoshop. And I do like it though. Don't get it twisted. I do enjoy the program, but when I'm trying to get stuff done, I really can't afford to lean and wait on squaring away a learning curve type of thing. So, all right. So now, let me go ahead and Gaussian blur this nonsense. There you go. That kind of helps. I think that helps. All right. So let's call this one a wrap as well. So the apple's done. I'm gonna make a copy of this. Oh, I forgot to do something. No, I did it on the computer. Okay, we're good. The apple I did in the computer, so that works out. We're gonna go ahead and do that. Select all, copy, paste into a new layer, new document. This is what I was doing earlier. I'm gonna do the thing with the thing. Expand the the canvas size, and I'm gonna go ahead and add that that layer of white stroke. Okay. And make sure it looks good here. Okay. So for a sticker, I want to make sure this works well. So I'm going to go ahead and, well, I'll tell you what I'm going to do first. Do this first. I'm going to combine those two so I can mash it down. And then I'm going to go paint white behind. And so I can just kind of make a quick, when the sticker's made, it won't try to like cut everything. It'll just make that. All right. So there's the bad apple. Showing example, I use Photoshop for me for photography mainly. Oh, okay, for my photography. Very cool. Very cool, man. That's all right, because it's all right with me. All right, I'm going to save this as this is going to be ping. I'm going to call this apple ping. All right. I can also call this Angry Orchard. All right. Okay. All righty. How long have I been on now? I've been streaming for 2 hours. All right. No, I never did this. All right, copy. And paste. Yeah, it's not whole enough. Just trying to get my canvas. This cropping is redoing my thing here. Awesome. I'm going to put this multiply. Okay. This guy looks angry. He's a Chiquita banana. He's a Chiquita banana. Trying to clean up my space here. I hate working like this when I got everything everywhere. All right, so this is cropping right now. I'm just making sure that my document in general is about the right size with everything. And I'm going to go ahead and select all, copy, do what we talked about last time. I've already done the hard work to this line art when I scanned it the first time. So I'm just going to paste it into a new channel. Paste. There we go. I'm going to load that as a selection. I'm going to go ahead back into layers. I'm going to create a new layer for that. Hide that. And we're going to go black there. So now the line art. Brown gradient for this bad guy, for this guy, but the brown with a bit of orange in it. Interesting, orange. Yeah, I could see that. Let me save while I'm at this. I think this document is getting larger and larger. Larger. All right, so here's what I like. I like getting to this stage of work because I like to kind of because this is a set. I like using colors from the other pieces, and I have enough colors now. I can kind of borrow different things from different spots. The question, I think, I originally intended this to be like a pinky, that violet color. I might use this as the fill color for his tongue. Let me go ahead and do this tricky trick to this first. Stroke. We'll see all the doodads, as my mom would call it. So that means I gotta come in here and delete. I'm gonna go ahead and turn this on. I'm just gonna try this with the right. I hate to mess this up. This is when you've scanned it in, you end up with these little pieces, every little particles, um, little extras that you don't need. So this is how you get rid of them. That's how I get rid of them. I try to find everything this way. I used to do it another way, and it drove me. Oh no, I don't want to mess with the art. And the way to do this is this. See, this is just so I can clean up the art. Otherwise, I end up with all these weird extras everywhere. Don't want to do that. Like I said, I'm just cleaning up this mess here, trying to make it, usable. This art is because I scanned it from original drawing, and the paper wasn't the best paper. There's a lot of what you might call a lot of bleeding from the brush onto the paper. So like little veins or whatever. So what happens is it captures all that, and when I do the stroke thing, it just kind of identifies where my weaker spots. And you can kind of see as I zoom in real close, you can see how rough and this whole thing is here. If I clean it up a little bit, I don't want to molest the original art that much, but it certainly helps to keep things clean and fresh. As Andy would say, freshy fresh. It's not like these little pieces of schmutz, That's all it is. Yeah, you can see it kind of cleaning up now. See all these little, no, yeah. Always do that. But I do still have to smooth this stuff out. It's just going to create some variances in that stuff when I do the sticker eventually. I mean, that's looking great already. And I don't have to get so weird on this either, because when it gets small enough, it won't even matter anymore. But I like to make sure that I'm have as tight a product as possible. Right? I'm literally just kind of this is probably the most this is actually a good thing, because when you try to clean it up without this, it just gets nuts. But I could go this way. It'd be fun. But I don't want to totally eliminate all these nice grungy edges because that's just part of the charm. You know? And all that nonsense. This is when you expand the brush as much as possible and just go in for the kill. Look at all that mess. And again, the art's very grungy. It doesn't have a lot of cleanness to it, so it's going to have this problem regardless. But I'm trying to just isolate as much as I possibly can and keep it flowing. All right, so now see what I'm saying? If you guys have a better way of doing this, let me know. Because this sucks. These veggies are sinister. Oh, I like that. And you know what? To be honest, I don't think this is as clean as it could be anyway. Yeah, it's too late now. See, like all this stuff in here, I don't like all this. I'd like to clean this up a little more. Anyway. Yeah, so a lot of it is this schmutz that's on the outer edges. Like, where did all this come from? I don't know. God, I hate this part. Do the veggies in the series grow and eat people? I never really took it that far. It's not designed to be a story or anything, so it doesn't have that much going for it as far as um, story behind it. Although, I mean, essentially, I'd be recreating Attack of the Killer Tomatoes. But what I really, I mean, I've changed my diet over the last year, and I'm eating things I wouldn't eat, and I stopped eating things I never thought I'd stop eating. And so for me, this was almost like a therapy. I was just kind of like, oh man, let me just figure out how to tell this story visually, with art, not so much, prose and stuff. Not a scripted story, but just enough to get me in trouble, I guess. So again, I'm just doing this part here to kind of clean up my when I make this into a sticker. I don't want to have any of this schmutz out here that's going to ruin the shape of my art. Maybe if I reduce the size of these, that might help, as a matter of fact, because now you can really see where the problem is. I gotta get going soon, guys. I gotta get something to eat. I'm gonna go see Halloween tonight. Love me some Halloween. I don't care what Ethan says. I love me some Halloween. He's so funny. It's garbage. It's garbage. No, it's not garbage. Come on. Come on. I'm trying to be on a little bit later if he decides to come on again. Yeah, see what I did there? What I should have done was here's what I should do. I've taken this so far. Mm, yeah, see all that white stuff shouldn't be there. That means that there's a bunch of schmutz in there. So let's try this before I take this any further. Before I take this any further. Normal. Let's go ahead and find out where these spots are in the first place. See all those little gray spots? Let's go ahead and see if I can't clean that up with the, yeah, see, that's already working. Let me get the lines bolder. Let's go with that because this is a lot of work. Sometimes you just got to stop and say, hey, moron, what are you doing? And you check yourself and you say, don't do that anymore. This, what you are doing, it is wrong. And now let's load that. Now let's go back into layers. Now let's do this. Let's do this. Now let's give it a stroke. And see, it's much better now, right? So that's helpful. Veggies have terrorized your life. I'm trying to make the transition to more of a plant-based diet too. It's crazy hard. It is hard, man. I'm not gonna lie. I think what the hardest thing was just, it's changing it so much that you just what's hard for me now is in the later stages. I started out really strong, and then as I got a little older or later into the diet, I found myself like wanting to snack more. I'm hungry all the time. I found myself not eating a lot too. Like don't eat nearly as much, and yet I can't seem to lose weight right now because I'm eating. When I do eat stuff I'm not supposed to eat, it's really the bad stuff I'm not supposed to eat. So we want to avoid that. That's something you should definitely take care of. You know, not falling into any traps with that because that can hurt you. Also, I would suggest like a good vitamin, man. That's super helpful. Good multivitamin. That's been kind of my joy. And why is that open? Strawberry, go back to your dungeon. All right, so now that I've done that, see, that was much easier. That goes back to work smarter, not harder, right? See how stupid I was? All right, so now our banana, our chiquita banana, but there were some areas in here that I need to repair. I'm going to throw this guy away because he's useless. I'm going to go in because in order for me to do certain things, I want to make sure that all my gaps are closed, like this right here. Close that. Close this. This is good. So I pretty much have to just go around all the art, just checking to make sure that I'm not going to have any spots where if I was to select this, would it eat into the artwork itself? I mean, I'm going to beef that up a little bit just in case. Um, looking for gaps, looking for gaps. The beautiful meatballs, the beautiful meatballs, but the beautiful right there. See, glad I looked. That would have been frustrating as all get out. I'm going to leave this open here. All right. Okay, so we've got the apple, broccoli, strawberry. Super stoked. These look good. These look real good. So now I can select the outside of this and capture all the stuff in the interior stuff. Okay, inverse, I'm going to contract, select, modify, contract selection. I'm going to contract it by 3 again. I'm just going to fill this with a yellow. So the question is what yellow? So 1235 is a very warm or golden yellow color. Could work. 109 is a good color as well. And there's 107. Let's see what 107 looks like in there. Oh, for crying out loud, you foolish human. All right. So that's not too shabby. I kind of like that as a base. And I'm going to go with a different color here for, I'm going to go with a brown for my line art. 469. Good. May not be dark enough, but that's a good color. So I'm going to stash that color on the side as a good brown. Oh, it's silly me. All right, let's put that away. That's my color palette. Oops, there. Probably something a little darker. Something that's so dark it's almost black. Oops, wrong layer. That's better. That's better. Maybe not dark enough though. Still, I might end up going to something like black. Ooh, it's this one. This one's nice. Yeah, cool. Cool. Try one more. Let's try one more. Or blue might be better. It's funny because blue's coming up now. That's that slate color. Big 2 is actually a dark gray. 433 is nice. Yeah, the problem is it makes it when black and yellow work together, they come off a little green. Critius, what's up, my man? My man, what's up? So I don't want to use gray. Let's try 5395. I like that. Not gonna lie. Not gonna lie. I could always change it later, but as of right now, I'm gonna live with that. Okay, so I think I want to try that violet. That's down here in the mouth of madness. Let's go here. So awesome. Did it come in good shape, man? Critius? I hope so. Look at that. Look at that. So it could be purple or it could be pink. I might have to change the course direction of that slobber. Doesn't look as good there. This is one hell of a mouth. So I see I have a piece right here. There we go. Excellent shape. I cut out your signature and threw away the book. Oh, that's funny. That's so funny. Well, good, because you don't need that book anyway. You don't need that book. All right. Hold on. That's my other brother. Give me a second. Hey, man. I'm on YouTube right now. You want to be on YouTube with me? I'm gonna put you on. Huh? I was gonna put you on speaker. All right, hold on. Everybody say hi to Felix. Felix, say hi to everybody.
Hey guys, how we doing?
Oh, snap.
What are you talking about tonight?
I am working on my new line of art called Big and Juicy.
Okay.
It's my my monster food stuff. I'm excited about that.
That is pretty cool. So I gotta say something because I can't see it.
So so you guys know Felix is
yeah.
going to be my co-star coming up soon on some of my shows. I'm planning some really fun stuff, and Felix is helping me work some of those details out. And I want you guys to just kind of get to know him slightly or a little bit, but also not much, because I want him to debut awesome. But yeah, I've been talking now for about 2 hours, a little over. I've been on for 3 hours right now. So.
Wow, it's a marathon session.
It is a marathon, but it's a good marathon. It's the kind of marathon that makes my art channel great again.
Well, that's cool. We got some ideas. We're not going to give them away now, but we got some pretty good ideas for some things that we're going to be going forward, and kind of bringing guys some new content, some stuff that'll be interesting, just general discussion, and interact with you guys. Basically find ways to interact with you guys, and sort of give you an opportunity to kind of guide the program the way you want it to go, while we kind of bring something unique and creative to it.
Right on.
So, what's all in the collection right now?
I've got Monster Banana, a Monster Apple, Monster Strawberry, a Monster Broccoli. Right now it's called Food Fight. The subtitle for the collection is Food Fight, but it's going to evolve eventually.
That is really something. Sounds like did that sound sincere? Did you guys think? No, I thought it was sincere. It sounds like an Evil VeggieTales or some sort of Fruit of the Loom commercial gone wrong.
Yeah. No, that's not too far off base. That's not too bad. All right.
Did you think broccoli?
Yeah.
Is there broccoli?
Yeah, there's broccoli. There's broccoli for sure. Definitely broccoli. We've got broccoli. Definitely broccoli.
I did see I saw your Elvira on Facebook earlier today. I thought that was pretty cool. That's some pretty cool Halloween themed stuff coming up next couple weeks.
Yeah, man. That's I'm kind of excited about the holiday. I'm I mean, is it really a holiday? I guess it is. It is if you're into the All Saints Day. But
yeah, which I and 3 other people are going to be interested in. No, man, Halloween is our national monument to panhandling. I mean, it's the one day of the year that we encourage our children to go out and beg for stuff.
Yeah.
And it's just and Halloween, whatever Halloween, I always get all bad shit. People get on me about Halloween. How can you celebrate Halloween? There's people that are, and they have legitimate, I'm not making fun of anybody. I mean, they have legitimate beliefs and things that Halloween may represent. For me, Halloween is about candy, scary movies, Charlie Brown. It's one of my favorite holidays. And now I start figuring out all the scary movie stuff, which for some reason this time of the year, it starts getting darker earlier.
Yeah. And
it's a little cooler. You know that feeling? I'm like, I don't know. I love this time of year, and I welcome the Great Pumpkin, and I hope that he will bring me candy.
Yes.
Are you mocking my faith?
No, I'm not.
This is the first show, man. It's the first show, and you're mocking my faith.
I know, but I'm not. I'm just excited to hear your enthusiasm. I think that's dynamite. All right, man.
You know that?
Yeah.
Oh, is that it? All right. Well, thanks for having me on the show, and the book comes out next month, guys. Paperback. So thanks for having me on, and we'll be on soon.
All right, brother. Be good, man. I'll talk to you soon. I'll call you in a little bit. Bye. So that's my boy Felix. It's going to be exciting. It's going to be exciting. All right. So anyway, yeah, that's where I'm at right now. I'm going to stop now because I got dinner in front of me and I'm hungry. I love you guys. I'm so grateful to all of you guys. If you guys are having fun with this, please hit the like button, the thumbs up. Go ahead and subscribe. If you haven't subscribed, and for all intents and purposes, man, get on board with the good stuff, and do what you got to do. And I just got an update thing. I don't want to update my Apple. God knows every time I do that, it gets bad. All right, creators, be good. So you guys be good. I love you guys. I will talk to you guys soon, hopefully a little bit tonight. But in the meantime, have a great, great time. God bless all of you. And I will do that, creators. I'll do that right now, Crit. And thanks for letting me talk and use my voice because I love it. I'll talk to you guys soon. God bless you. Bye.